Hello everyone. So we are halfway through the third quarter. We are now on the fifth week. Sobrang bilis po. And we will continue with a new lesson, but still under the topic of congruent triangles. Okay, let us proceed. Okay, so our objective for this week is to solve corresponding parts of congruent triangles. But before we continue, mag-recap muna tayo. So, na-encounter natin muli ang word na congruent. So, ano ulit ibig sabihin nito? Two figures are congruent if they have the same size and shape. Ang term nga na ginamit natin to explain this is para silang mirror image ng isa't isa. So, parang yung isang figure, tumingin siya sa salamin. Na? So, ayan. Pero dahil ang pinag-uusapan natin ay triangles, okay, two triangles are congruent if and only if their corresponding parts are congruent. Kaya naman, 'di ba, yun ang una nating ginawa. We tried to identify ano ba yung mga corresponding parts. Okay? So, we should have 6 pairs of congruent corresponding parts. O, bakit 6? Kasi we have 3 angles for each triangle at meron din tayong 3 sides for each triangle. Ayan. So, kaya 6. Okay? So, yung knowledge na yan, yan ang gagamitin natin sa lesson natin today. Okay? Okay, so now we have 2 triangles. Okay, sabi, these 2 triangles are congruent. Okay, triangle BAC is congruent to triangle FDE. Okay? At first glance, parang mahirap ma-identify kung alin yung corresponding parts. Okay? Well, meron tayong markers. Okay? This will help us a lot. Pero halimbawa wala dyan yung markers. Okay? What we could do is, kung kaya natin, pwede nating i-manipulate yung drawing or yung figure. Pwede natin siyang i-rotate, pwede natin siyang i-flip. Okay? So, let's try that. Ayan, so the first thing that I did is flip ko siya vertically. Ayan. And then, ni-rotate ko siya ng konti. At, look, ano nangyari? Ang mapapansin nyo, si triangle BAC now looks like triangle FDE. Diba? Para na silang mirror image. Okay? So, yun ang pwede natin gawin kung kaya natin. Okay? Or pwede natin gamitin yung ating imagination para lang ma-visualize natin. Ito ba pareho ba to talaga? Congruent ba talaga tong dalawang triangles na to? If ito ay naka-paper cutout, mas madali, di ba? So, imagine niyo hawak-hawak yung dalawang triangles as paper, di ba? All we have to do is ipagpatong natin silang dalawa, i-check kung pareho ba yung kanilang size, di ba? And shape. Okay? So, now, let's identify the corresponding parts. Okay? So, gaya nga na nasabi natin, kung hindi natin siya kayang i-rotate, nakikita lamang natin siya on screen. Okay? Let us use the markers. Yan yung ating clue. So, syempre, itong single marker na to, ito yung katapat niya. Okay? So, we have line segment AC is congruent to line segment DE. Okay? And then, itong dalawang marker dito, ito naman ang katapat niya, yung dalawang, may 2 marks din. So, we have line segment AB is congruent to line segment DF. And of course, the last one is, naklik ko na pala agad, yung may 3 markers, and this one, ito yung corresponding na 3 markers niya. So, we have line segment BC is congruent to line segment FE. Okay. Yung angles, mas madali. Okay, pwede natin kasing gawing guide. Ito. Okay? The way they are written, yun na po yung magkatapat. So, yung angle B, ang katapat niya, angle F. Si angle A, ang katapat niya, angle D. And lastly, angle C is congruent to angle E. Yan. So, that's how we look for the corresponding parts. Okay, so ito yung pinaka-topic natin talaga. Ang tawag natin, CPCTC. Okay, that acronym stands for Corresponding Parts of Congruent Triangles are Congruent. Okay, just take note na in order for us to consider this, dapat given na congruent yung two triangles. Okay? Kasi automatic siya eh. If two triangles are congruent, then the corresponding parts are also congruent. Okay? So here is the same example na meron kayo dun sa inyong, yung sinend namin sa inyong material. Ayan. Okay? So again, we have two triangles at ang given ay angle TOP is congruent to triangle MID. Okay? So, based again dito, the way it is written, okay, we've identified that angle T is congruent to angle M, angle O is congruent to angle I, and angle P is congruent to angle D. Okay. Ngayon, when we say congruent, diba? Same size and shape. So, ibig sabihin yung sukat niya pareho. So, from this data, diba, we could say that the measurement of angle T is equal to the measurement of angle M. Sila yung magkatapat, diba? And the measure of angle O is equal to the measure of angle I. Measure of angle P is equal to the measure of angle D. So, let's take a look at angle T. Angle T is congruent daw with angle M. Okay? Meron tayong marker dito na box. Every time na nakita nyo yan, this means that this is a right angle. At kapag sinabi nating right angle, ang measurement niya ay 90 degrees. So, ibig sabihin, yan, pareho silang 90 degrees. Okay? So, how about angle O? O here, meron na tayong measurement ng angle O. Eh sabi, yung measurement ng angle O is equal to the measurement of angle I. So, pareho silang 37 degrees. So, yung angle I is also 37 degrees. Ayan. Ito ngayon yung kasunod. What is the measurement daw of angle P and angle D? Alam natin na corresponding angle sila. Equal sila. Yes. But, ano ang kanilang measurement? So, tandaan na, alala nyo ba yun? We have a theorem stating that the sum of the angles in a triangle, yung interior angles ng isang triangle, is always 180 degrees. Pag sinabing sum, ibig sabihin yung total, no? Pag inad natin lahat ng measurement ng mga angles, ang total daw ay 180 degrees. So, we could use that formula to solve for the measurement of angle P. Kasi meron na tayong measurement ng angle T, saka angle O. Okay? So, yan. Alam na natin, 90 degrees yung angle T, then 37 degrees ang angle O. Okay? Therefore, the measurement of angle P is equal to 180 degrees minus yung measurement ng dalawa, minus 90 degrees plus 37 degrees. At kapag sinolve natin yan, we will get the answer which is 53 degrees. Okay? So, 53 degrees daw si angle P, and of course, 53 degrees din si angle D. Okay? Kasi nga, congruent sila. Yan, ganun lamang po. Okay, ipagpatuloy natin. So, alam na natin yung corresponding angles. So, let us move on to the corresponding sides. Okay? So, same given. Ayan. So, dito naman, very easy naman, no? Makita dito sa particular example na to kung ano yung magkatapat na sides. So, ito, we have line segment OT is congruent to line segment IM, and line segment OP is congruent to line segment ID, and the last one, line segment PT is congruent to line segment TM. Okay, so dahil nga sila na-identify na natin yung corresponding sides, alam din natin na they have equal measurements, diba? Eh, alam natin na, okay, 12 cm daw, 12 centimeters daw si line segment OT. So, ibig sabihin nun, we can conclude that line segment IM is also 12 centimeters. Ayan. Pareho sila ng sukat. And then we have line segment OP. Okay, given din siya, 15 centimeters. So we know that line segment ID is also 15 centimeters. Okay, and the last one, line segment PT, we have 9 centimeters. So therefore, line segment DM is also 9 centimeters. Ayan, ganun lamang po. So tapat-tapat lamang siya. At once na alam na natin kung sino yung magkakatapat, check nyo, meron na ba siyang given? May information na ba tayo kung anong sukat niya? If available na yung information na yun, edi pareho lamang po sila. Okay, so we could easily write down the measurements. Ayan, so paano naman po kapag ganito? Baka sabihin nyo, ma'am, paano there are instances na ganito yung given. So, meron pang x plus 3 and y minus 1. Okay, wag tayo matakot sa variables, no? Ang kailangan lang nating knowledge dito is alam na ba natin kung ano yung mga corresponding parts, okay? Dahil, katulad nito nga, alam natin na yung line segment ID, okay, is 15 centimeters. Paano natin nalaman yon? Kasi nga, ang corresponding part niya is line segment OP, which measures 15 centimeters. So, pareho lamang dapat ang sukat nila. So, what we could do is equate x plus 3 to 15. Yan. So, pwede na natin ma-solve si x using our knowledge in algebra. Okay? Ilipat lang natin si positive 3, magiging negative 3. Then, 15 minus 3 will have x is equal to 12. Yan. So, meron na tayong value ng 12. Yan po. Yan. Na-solve na natin si x. So, for y naman, di ba? So, ano bang katapat ni IM? Line segment IM is equal to the measurement of line segment OT. So, ibig sabihin, y minus 1 is equal to 12. Ayan. So, solve lang natin siya ulit. Lipat natin si negative 1, magiging positive 1. So, our answer would be y is equal to positive 13. Ayun po, ganun lamang siya. Okay? Basta alam natin yung rule ng CPCTC, okay, we could use that knowledge to solve for the missing parts or the missing measurements. Ayan. So, thank you very much for joining us for another video lesson. Marami pa tayong pwedeng i-discuss under triangle congruence. Kaya naman, please stay tuned. We encourage you to subscribe to the Cartesians para makikita nyo agad kapag meron palang bago, may bago palang video lesson. And also, syempre, if you have any questions, anything at all, pwede nyo kaming i-message, kaming mga grade 8 math teachers niya. Okay? Maraming salamat. Stay safe, everyone, and goodbye.